Welcome to the best of Central Florida. I am Justin Clark. I will never forget. The year was 2002. I was in law school in Boston, hanging out at the Beantown pub to be exact. A classmate comes over, introduces himself. He said he was from Orlando. I was shocked. I thought Orlando was theme parks, chain restaurants, maybe a water park or two. Who would have thought that now 20 years later, I would have lived here for 15 of them? Who would have thought I would raise my 2 little girls here? Who would have thought I would fall in love with Central Florida? It's a hidden gem, great restaurants, professional sports teams, booming art scene, the Wekiva River, the beaches, and yes, even the theme parks. From Ferndale to Frostproof, Rockledge to Reddick, this is the best of Central Florida. Today is all about beautification. Michaela Nichols is here. You say that making yourself beautiful is not bad. What do you mean by that?
I don't really say that.
You have a line. Just give me the line.
Self-care isn't selfish.
See, I knew you had a line.
Isn't not being beautiful?
Self-care isn't selfish. When did you come up with that? Was that in your book?
I probably read it on like some Pinterest thing.
Oh, really?
But then I adopted it.
So how long have you been using that line?
Forever.
Really?
Since I saw the sign somewhere.
Self-care is not selfish. But I kind of agree with that as well. And today we're going to take you to 3 amazing businesses that are all about making you beautiful. You know, you talk to kids about loving themselves and suicide prevention and bullying prevention. But I think what you're trying to say is these things can work together.
Yeah, I mean, it's just all about loving who you are and embracing it. And, putting your mental health first is huge.
Tell me about the Blatantly Honest Foundation.
So it's a 501c3. I go and speak to kids about everything you just said. We have podcasts, coloring books, regular books, the whole thing, really to just kind of let kids know that they're not alone.
Well, you're beautiful already, but we're going to go through some awesome places that can make us more beautiful. I need it more than she does, let's be honest. I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes you got to call a spade a spade.
Everybody is beautiful.
Here's what we're going to do.
That's one of the coloring books.
Quick break, but when we return, the top places in Central Florida to make you beautiful.
I've said it once and I'll probably say it, I don't know, a bunch of times till I'm blue in the face. Self-care is not selfish. Michaela's choice is Refinery Medspa. I am joined by Karen and Courtney. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having us. Yeah, thank you for having us.
Of course. So when I walk into a med spa, obviously it can be a little bit overwhelming. What kind of separates you all when you walk in that door?
Our people. It starts with our front desk, and our front desk is extremely engaging and welcoming to our clients coming in. We're extremely helpful. And then it trickles down to our providers. Everybody's really focused on education, making sure that the clients feel comfortable and know what their services are and know what to expect.
So when someone thinks of the word med spa and don't necessarily know the difference between spa and med spa, what's the difference?
Like a salon spa is more where you're going to go and get a nice relaxing facial, a massage, maybe a mani-pedi or something like that. Medical spa, we're focused on medical grade aesthetics. So we're going to do our Botox fillers. We do medical grade facials. We have body contouring, cool sculpting, and services, laser hair removal and services like that that are more result driven and work on the aesthetics part of a person.
Is there like a consultation I go to because, I wouldn't know what I need, what I could get? How does that work?
Yeah, we do free consultations. So I'm one of the nurse practitioners. We do free consultations and we kind of go over I'll do pictures and then we kind of go over those pictures together and then we come up with a treatment plan that's best for you.
So when you say treatment plan, I mean, that can be a whole gamut of everything, right?
Yes, so I do Botox fillers, we do PDO threads. So I will look at your pictures and assess and kind of give you recommendations, and then we come up with a plan. It might not get it all done in one appointment, but I tell people it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah, you probably don't want to just go all the way in right away.
Right.
So when we're thinking about like injectables, I mean, what exactly does that consist of?
So the main things that we do is we offer neurotoxins, so Botox is one of the biggest services that I provide, and then also we do fillers, so if you want your lips done, cheeks, anything like that is what we offer.
So when it comes to the face, obviously we kind of live in like the Zoom era right now. I mean, are you finding that people are coming in mainly for their face right now?
Every day I get somebody, they're like, I look at myself on my Zoom meeting and all I see is all my wrinkles. Yep.
So what exactly do you do for like just kind of face stuff, so to speak?
Well, we have an esthetician that offers really great skincare recommendations. So she does peels, microneedling. We offer a really great new thing that we do is radio frequency microneedling. That offers really great results. So kind of a plethora of things.
It's really dependent on the client and what they're looking for. A lot of people start off, especially if they're looking at forehead wrinkles, so they start off with their Botox or Dysport. And then if we're looking for overall facial rejuvenation, it could be anywhere from a chem peel to microneedling, or our highest service, which would get them the most results, is the RF microneedling.
Wow, sounds like a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
But
yeah.
you guys break it down and it becomes a whole lot simpler.
Yeah, and we work one-on-one with the clients to help with a budget and their goals, and to get them the treatment that's going to get them what they want within what their budget goal in mind as well.
So when it comes to the body, I think there's like cool sculpting. I think it was true sculpting or something, forever go on the thighs. I admitted it, everyone, I did it once. But so what other services like that do you offer?
So for our body contouring side, we do have the cool sculpting, which is basically freezing fat off the body, which is a fabulous treatment. It's very a measurable result and very result driven, but it doesn't address all the concerns that people have with their bodies. The biggest thing that we see is loose skin or cellulite. So then we've recently added in our Cynosure platforms, which is radio frequency treatments. That's heating of the tissue, and that'll address your skin laxity and help with skin tightening, and also will address cellulite issues.
Wow. And is that more common, like cellulite, it's more common with women, right, than men, or it doesn't really discriminate?
Men can have cellulite too, but it's definitely more common for women. And unfortunately, some women, it's also familial, or they're just predisposed to it. And cellulite is just, unfortunately, one of those things that you can never quite 100% get rid of. There's always maintenance involved when you're doing cellulite treatments.
So how often, like, does a man, like, let's say Justin walks in. I mean, do you think, like, men are coming in more often, or is it mainly women that you serve?
We get a nice mix of both. Men definitely are a rising area in the aesthetic market. One of the things that we did with our spa is, the West Melbourne Spa especially, is we designed it to be very gender neutral and more welcoming to gentlemen. We are located in West Melbourne, Florida, in the heart of tech industry out there. So we do get our male clientele, especially executives who are trying to kind of keep up the face and keep up the edge in the companies, to just kind of look and feel good.
She's hinting around right now. I know where she's headed here.
Yeah.
What keeps clients coming back to you all?
It's our people. Our staff is phenomenal. All of our staff, just from the moment they walk in the door, like I said before, everybody's very welcoming and engaging. We're very friendly. It's a very upbeat environment. And again, all of our practitioners, from our nurse practitioners to our estheticians and body contouring specialists, they're all just very friendly and open, and really focused on education to the client. And I think when you educate a client, they really appreciate the value in that, and they keep coming back to you.
Definitely. Well, Refinery Medspa, Courtney, Karen, thank you so much for being on with us today. And
Thanks for having us.
Of course, and we'll be right back after this short break.
Thank you.
You have spoken, the people have spoken. People's Choice today goes to our very good friends over at Matthew Michaels Experience and Aveda Lifestyle Salon. Very happy to be joined by Matthew here. What does that mean, an Aveda Lifestyle Salon, by the way?
We just encompass everything that Aveda stands for. We work a mission, and we're all plant-derived, organically sustained products. We're now all vegan.
Oh, wow.
And our color is going vegan next month.
Unbelievable.
So I'd just like to be a part of that solution and making sure we're using great products on our guests, from skincare to body to hair care, makeup. Everything is vegan at this point.
As a dude who's not so fancy like me, I get a little scared when I walk into a new salon. Tell me about the experience when I walk in.
Well, especially right now, with the environment that we're in, we're really hypersensitive to that. And so we try to make it a very neighborhood, comfortable feeling when you walk in the door. We try to make it an experience regardless of what the environment is, but by hydration and making sure you have snacks, and we slow things down and we sit down and have a face-to-face conversation before we even pick up scissors or color or anything, making sure that we're both on the same page and that they're feeling great. And then we try to do as much touching we can, because I feel like for wellness, everybody needs to be touched, and we've all been separated for so long. So like I said, we're hypersensitive, but we're also very safe at the salon.
Do you have any of those little pretzels with peanut butter in the middle? That's what she always
We do
likes.
have pretzels,
Oh, really?
but no peanut butter.
Oh, is that okay?
That's okay. I mean,
Sorry.
pretzels work.
I think it's so interesting that you call your stylist artist. You're the master artist. You have a creative artist, a senior artist. What does that mean?
Well, I've been doing hair for 38 years.
Wow.
So you've probably I've seen trends come and go and come back in again. So it's just a level of experience and training. That's one thing that we're big on at Matthew Michaels is training. Even through COVID, we still conducted classes, making sure that we're up to date on the latest trends and styles. And we have stylists from all levels of my salon, from our junior stylists that have been in training from the Aveda Institute, all the way up to master stylists who've been in the business for a long time.
I always look at reviews when we have guests on this program because we want to make sure we have the best of the best, of course. I looked at your reviews. Incredible. Your customers, your clients love you.
We love them. We love them. They're just as good to us as we are to them. And it's, like I said, it's a family neighborhood salon that we really want our guests to be happy and feel fulfilled when they leave, because of all the stress out there right now. We just really have to be hypersensitive to it.
Tell me about all the services that you offer.
We do everything from hair color to keratin services, hair cutting. We do lash extensions, lash lifts. We do microblading, facials, all kinds of waxing, perms even.
Oh,
We've seen perms come back.
is that right?
Yes. So, and just a lot about lifestyle choices for our guests, like what's best for their home care, for cutting and coloring, what best fits their life.
So I'm a little bored with my hairstyle, honestly. I've had the same thing for, 38 years probably, like you've been practicing. If I walk in, can I say, I don't know exactly what I want? Will you give me some advice on that?
Absolutely. We'll ask you some great questions because as hairdressers, we can create anything.
Right.
But unless you're going to go home and do the same thing, what's the point of giving it to you?
Right,
So
exactly.
really need to find out what your commitment to your hair is, right? And what you're going to do every day. So a lot of those questions come first before we start doing anything.
What would you do to me?
He needs
You've
something
got
easy.
you got a great style.
You have to say that because we're on TV.
And again, let's get back to what are you going to do when you leave my hair salon?
Nothing. He's going to do nothing.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
So maybe I've used the 2-in-1 sort of shampoo and conditioner at once. I shouldn't do that. Is that the word on the street?
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, I mean, shampoos for cleansing
Yeah.
and conditioners for conditioning, right? So if you put them both together, what do you got?
Right. I understand.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Smack me around. The Matthew Michaels Experience. This is the kind of place I can go. I'm going to feel at home. I'm going to feel comfortable. I'm going to feel taken care of. But I can knock out a bunch of different things at once. I can get my hairstyle. I can get a facial. They have the spa. You have everything right there under one roof.
Exactly.
Doing a great job over there. How is business? How has the pandemic affected us?
Well, we've had a lot of guests that were afraid to come in. And we've really tried to work on overcoming those fears and making sure that we're doing all the safety precautions. We wear masks. We ask our guests to wear masks. We sanitize between each guest. So it's just making sure that guests, it's important that not only they feel good about the hair, but they feel safe while they're in location, and get rid of some of that anxiety and just let it all go.
Matthew Michael, what a great job today, buddy. Keep
Thank
up the
you.
good work
Thank
over
you
there.
so
Do
much.
yourself a favor, by the way, and check out Matthew Michael's Experience. Special surprise coming up just after this. Finally, time for my favorite portion of the show. It's time for Justin's Choice. Sometimes you get frustrated because all the focus is on me with this one, but
Yeah, a little bit.
You let me do it. And congratulations to Justin's Choice today goes to the Rose Lake Mary. Shanna's here, the owner. Rachel's here. Welcome, ladies. How are you?
Thank you. Great. How are you?
So I got to tell you, I love Lake Mary. I've spent a lot of time in Lake Mary. Great place to be. What really stands out with you guys is the Soma Dome. You got to tell me about the Soma Dome, please.
The Soma Dome is the world's first technology-based meditation pod. We were the only one exclusively in Florida for a minute, but now we're just Central Florida. And we want it to spread everywhere because it's so incredible and beneficial for your mental health.
So tell me a little bit more about it. So I walk in a room, or is this, what is it?
You kind of do. You're in your own glass room. You get to shut the door, and then you pretty much just sit down this pod-looking egg-shaped thing, like our guests like to say. We close it over you, and it's built in a dome shape. So it's like you're in infinite space. So for people who are more claustrophobic with smaller spaces, they feel like it's open. And then it takes you on a journey into yourself with guided meditation, light and color therapy, and binaural beats.
I've never meditated. I really probably should. I have a kind of a stressful life.
Great if you have trouble meditating. This is really, really helpful, especially for beginners. So.
What do you think about? I mean, show us how you meditate, please.
I'm not as dramatic
Just
as
do
you.
it, please.
I go like this.
Yes.
Sometimes.
It's a start.
Yeah,
It's a
I like
start.
on the
You have the
floor.
look.
Yeah, just peaceful.
But what do you think about? How do you just shut everything out? That's what I don't
So
understand.
the cool thing is the pod kind of does it for you.
Oh.
You put the headphones on, you're in there, the light is just very soothing. It also, the binaural beats and all of that work with your system to kind of calm you, bring you, there's delta waves, those release an HGH hormone in your body that really help you heal and just really get into a center of peace. But it also works with microcrystalline tiles on the outside that don't allow as much of the outside frequencies like the 5G in the air and things come in. So you're almost at peace like you're in nature. Yeah.
Your story is fascinating. I know you opened, 3 weeks before the
Yes.
pandemic hit?
Yes.
That's never a good way to start. But then someone got put into labor as well, right? About the
Yes.
same time.
Yeah.
Tell me that story.
We opened 3 weeks before COVID. It was actually kind of a weird blessing in disguise because I was so pregnant that it forced me to relax, almost like meditation.
Right.
You know, it helps you relax. So we started off pretty with all the obstacles you could think of. And then when we reopened, the government was like, hey, spas can open. I was having my baby.
You're right.
And now I'm pregnant again.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What other services do you offer over at the Rose there in Lake Mary?
So we have, we're specializing in skincare, body treatments. We also have a hairdresser inside and a massage therapist. They're both amazing. They're blooming their businesses. And then we have microneedling. We go into advanced aesthetics. Right now, we just recently became partners with Skin Pen, which is the world's first FDA-approved microneedling pen, which will keep our clients really safe. It's very, very results driven. It's the best on the market. And then we're also hydrofacial partners as well this week, and Eminence Organics.
And you call it sort of an organic spa. What do you mean by that?
So we started really with Eminence because they're so geared towards the world.
Right.
They're a worldly brand. They're trying to do things to help the community, different parts of the world, and that's what really brought us to organic, because that's what your body's really going to adapt to and take in. We're made of 4 different elements: hydrogen, nitrogen, carbon, and oxygen. That's what's in these ingredients, so we're all gonna just work well together in our systems.
In a lot of ways, it seems like a one-stop shop for not just beauty, but wellness, peace of mind. Is that what you're really after here?
Oh my gosh, yeah. And
That's
it's
what we're all
continuing to
about.
grow. Yeah.
Yeah, we also have Natalie. She is our lash artist as well. So we pretty much have everything now. So we're very blessed. You know, as soon as you walk in, the ambiance is just very calming, relaxing. Our guests, we treat them like our loved ones, you know, they always leave super, super happy. So we feel blessed just to have them feeling super relaxed.
Should I get my lashes done? Be honest.
Yeah.
Very
Yes.
natural lashes.
Yeah, your natural lashes are
honestly.
good.
Yeah.
Again,
I
I
would
have to say
say-
that. I get it. Do you get your lashes done?
No, but
No?
I want to. I was.
You would do a
so
great lash lift. Yeah.
Well, have at it.
Unbelievable. I love what you're doing over there. I love the fact that it's really somewhere you can go, spend several hours. Your prices are really competitive and, if anything, really quite good.
Yeah, we don't want to cut people off from self-care, and a lot of the time it's unnecessary to have that crazy, it's more of, you know, beneficial for the spa, but we want to find that balance where it's beneficial for us and them, and you know, we just were saying our clients are like our loved ones, like we adore them.
Not only are your clients your loved ones, your employees, your staff are your loved
Yes,
ones as well.
yes.
I know that Rachel here was working at the front desk when you were in
Yeah.
school, and now you're the whole shebang. I
Yeah.
love when a business owner really promotes from within. I think it really says something about you as a person, you know?
Yeah,
yeah.
thank you.
Really quickly, I walk in. What happens from there?
You feel a revitalizing organic spa experience just hit you as soon as you come in the door. You're just like, you see this glowing pod thing. You're like, what is that? We offer you a free session with every service. Most of the time, I'm like, just get in it. You know, I just want everyone to experience it. And then one of us is there, really, really excited to see you.
Yeah.
So.
Awesome job, ladies. Keep up the good work. I see really great
so
things in the
much.
future
Thank
over
you.
at the Rose Lake Mary. Congratulations.
Thank
Justin's
you.
choice today. Michaela, excellent work. I still feel ugly, but I feel hope. You know, if anything, have hope after today.
I mean, I don't think you should be so mean to yourself.
What's the first thing I should do? If I could only do one or two things, you tell me.
I think you should meditate and get yourself in a better mental.
Hold on, who am I?
Okay, nice. Nice, thank you, Justin.
I'm sorry about that. Anyway, very well done today. Special thanks to our WKMG crew here. As always, you did a fantastic job. Most importantly, thank you for joining us here every single weekend. Do me a favor, hit record series now. We'll see you next weekend for more Best of Central Florida. Let me tell you something. If you are a business owner, you've been watching the show, and you would like to nominate your business to be on Best of Central Florida with Michaela and I, here's all you need to do. Email me directly, jclark@youhavepower.com. We would love to talk to you about being on this show, about featuring your business right here on our air.